Hey, what's up YouTube? DiGiTiLsOuL here. Psh, you like video gaming, man? Because if you do, maybe you can relate to some of the stuff that I'm about to talk about in this video. And here it comes right now. Before I even start the video, man, have you ever tried to record your video and stuff just keeps going wrong, man? Every time I unplug my camera from my USB port, functions get reactivated, like cancel echo, this and that, so the sound is gone from my video the first time I try to record it. Next time it was just jacked up, man. But I'm about to move on from that. Here we go. Have you ever gone into the video store and you want to ask about a new game and they tell you, oh, that game will be out on such and such date, and if you want to put down $5 and reserve your copy, you're guaranteed to get it? Now, come on, man. You know, because they're talking about it's going to sell out. You know, they pulled me into that before, you know, and I paid my $5, and I went in and I got my game. Great. You know, it doesn't hurt anything. It's only $5. Why am I complaining? The reason why I'm complaining is because they're going to tell me that the game's going to be sold out, so you want to get it just in case. So next few times I didn't pre-order the game. And I went in, and there was an overabundance of copies of it. Now, I understand it's your job, guys and gals, whoever does this, you know, and I understand you got to do it. But just don't tell me that the game's going to be gone. I understand that's maybe one of your key sell points, but, man, them games are there. Every time I go in there, they're always there, man. I always get whatever game I want to get, you know, because it's available. Tell me it's not going to be available, because I know it is. But I know it's your job. Anyway, the next thing that I want to complain about is, you know how you go in there and your new game just came out and you're looking behind the counter and there it is, you can see it up there and it's all in cellophane, nice crispy, just waiting for you to buy it, big fat price tag on there, making you upset that your wallet's going to be drained by $60, you know what I'm saying? And you ask for your game and they turn around and instead of reaching up in that case and pulling that out, they reach down below, they open up the drawer, they pull this game out, they slap it in the case and they shut it and they tape this little sticker thing over the thing so you know if you open it then you can't return it. And they come out and I'm like, whoa, what's that? This game isn't new, man. Like, oh yeah, it's brand new. Like, well, why is it open? Because our store requires us to, you know, whatever. You know, did you test the game? Did you play around with it a little bit? I would like to have one of the ones up there in the cellophane, please. One that's never been touched by anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm going to pay full price, because I guarantee you, if I come in there and I want to buy a used game, it's going to be the same price. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be cheaper. You know, you're coming in here and you're selling me this pre-opened game for full price. I understand it's your job, but when I ask for a new game, don't give me one and then put the little sticker thing on and try to act like it's new, because it's not. It was sitting in the sleeve down there in the drawer, man. You know what I'm saying? And then also, one time I got mine, and I like to open it up and go outside and check it, you know, and I check it for crispness because I want to make sure there's no hairs, no fingerprints, no smudge marks, no lines, no nothing. Make sure it's perfect, you know? And I opened it up, and my game wasn't even in there once, man, because I was busy looking at the magazines and this and that, and then trying to sell me the reward card and all this and that. But anyway, so I have to go back in and get my game. See, now, if you would have gave me the cellophane sealed one, it would have been in there in the first place. But I know it's your job. Finally, leaving the store alone, I'm going to talk about the game system that I own. But I'm not going to name what it is because, you know, I don't want to, you know, help them in their sales or anything like that. Not that I would. But anyway, they're coming out with a lot of good games for this system now. And, you know, I'm really happy about it. And you avid gamers know what system I got. Alright? But, you know, there's 4 ports on it for 4 USBs for 4 controllers. You know? So I have 4 controllers because if I want to invite some people over, if I want to play with my son or my wife, you know, because there's a lot of good multiplayer sports games out there and stuff now. But there's some new games coming out, man. One came out on the 5th. My wife went and picked it up for me. You know, Dinosaur Hunter. You know what I'm saying? And she gets home, and my son loves dinosaurs, so I figured what better game for me and him to sit down and play, right? Well, here it's 1 player, but up to 16 online. Local or land also. And I'm like, come on, man. You know? What's the purpose of me having these 4 controllers if all the latest games that you're coming out with, especially first-person shooters, man, because FPSs are fun. that I can't play in my house with people. You know, okay, maybe I might have a friend that smells like beer and cheese and all kind of nasty, and we want him to stay home so I could just play online with him, right? But my people shower, all right? So I want them to come over to the house, talk, get it going. Let's split screen. You know, I mean, I understand if you get a little tiny 15-inch TV, you don't want to do a little split screen. But I got a big screen, man. I don't mind if it's split. I want to play with people in the house. So now I got this game and I can't even play multiplayer. I just got to sit there and get him to the dinosaur, and he takes the controller off me and he kills it, you know? I just don't understand. You know, you got us buying 4 controllers, soon to be coming out with a Rumble wireless controller, right? So we're going to have to buy that next. And why buy 4 of them if we're going to have, you know, multiplayer online only? You know what I'm saying? You guys can relate, right? Just, you know, some things I like to think and complain about. You know, sometimes you just got to let it out. And who to trust more than you people, right? Because, you know, YouTube's the place to go to watch stuff. But I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate your subscriptions. And I always be watching you guys, too, because, you know, you keep me entertained, man. This is DiGiTiLsOuL. Thanks for listening to me complain, and I'll see you next time, all right? Peace. Psh. Oh, and if you have any recommendations on a good game, please let me know, because I can't sit online. I'm looking at the screen, you know. But you knew that. I can't just sit online and, you know, read about the games anymore. I mean, sometimes I do get to go to the websites and check the reviews and stuff, because I won't buy a game unless I see a good review, or at least I can read about something. But if you know something good that I ain't got yet, let me know, all right? You know what system I got. See you next time. Peace. Again. Gotta do it this way. Later. All right?